Stop looking over your shoulder. Stop waiting for a hero. Stop holding your breath for someone to swoop in and fix your broken pieces. Nobody's coming. No one. And that's the best news you'll ever get. You've been sitting here, haven't you? Waiting, hoping, praying for someone to notice your pain. For someone to reach down into your darkness and pull you into the light. But let me tell you something. Those hands you are waiting for, they don't exist. Look around you. Really look. The world isn't built on fairy tales and happy endings. It's built on broken dreams and empty promises. It's built on people waiting for salvation that never comes. And you are still waiting. Every morning you wake up thinking, maybe today someone will see me. Maybe today someone will understand. Maybe today someone will save me. But days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into years. And you are still here. Still waiting. Still hoping. Still dying inside. But here is the truth they don't tell you in stories. The hero isn't coming. The rescue isn't happening. The miracle isn't on its way. And that's your salvation. Because when you finally understand that nobody's coming to save you, that's when you stop being a victim. That's when you stop being a spectator in your own life. That's when you become dangerous. You see, they taught you wrong. They told you to be patient, to be good, to wait your turn. They told you someone would notice your worth. Someone would fight your battles. Someone would champion your cause. They lied. But their lie is your liberation. Their absence is your power. Their silence is your wake-up call. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to fight your battles. Nobody's going to climb down into your hell and carry you out. And that's not your curse. That's your blessing. Because when you realize you are all you've got, that's when you discover what you are really made of. When you understand that the only hands that will pull you up are your own, that's when you start to grip tighter. When you accept that no one is coming to write your story, that's when you pick up the pen yourself. You've been looking at it all wrong. You thought being alone meant being weak. You thought needing help meant deserving help. You thought your pain entitled you to rescue. But pain doesn't entitle you to anything except the strength you build by surviving it. Stop waiting for someone to validate your worth. Stop expecting someone to recognize your potential. Stop hoping for someone to fight your demons. Those demons, they're yours to fight. That worth, it's yours to prove. That potential, it's yours to fulfill. And yes, it's harder this way. Yes, it's scarier. Yes, it's lonelier. But it's also pure, stronger, truer. Because everything you build from this moment on, every victory you claim, every demon you slay, every mountain you climb, it's all yours. Earned by your blood, built by your hands, fueled by your fire. Nobody's coming to save you. Say it again. Let it sink into your bones. Let it fuel your muscles. Let it ignite your spirit. Because once you truly understand that nobody's coming, that's when you stop looking for exits. That's when you stop making backup plans. That's when you stop saving energy for rescue. and you start using that energy to save yourself. You start using that hope to build yourself. You start using that pain to fuel yourself. They say it's darkest before dawn, but they never tell you that sometimes you have to be your own dawn. They say every storm runs out of rain, but they never tell you that sometimes you have to be your own shelter. So stop waiting. Stop hoping. Stop praying for rescue. Start building. Start fighting. Start becoming. Because the truth is, nobody's coming to save you. And that's your greatest power. That's your liberation. That's your genesis. When you have nothing left except yourself, that's when you discover that you are enough. That's when you learn that within you lies every tool you need, every weapon you require, every answer you seek. Your emptiness becomes your fullness. Your abandonment becomes your freedom. Your solitude becomes your strength. So stand up, right now, in the middle of your darkness, in the depth of your pain, in the heart of your fear. Stand up and say it. Nobody's coming to save me, and I don't need them to. I am my own rescue. I am my own warrior. I am my own hero. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone else to save you, that's the moment you start saving yourself. And once you start, once you take that first step, once you make that decision, you become unstoppable. Not because you are fearless, not because you are perfect, not because you are invincible, but because you finally understand that everything you need is already within you. Every ounce of strength, every spark of courage, every drop of resilience. Nobody's coming to save you. And that's not your tragedy. That's your opportunity. That's your power. That's your truth. Now rise. Rise and show the world what happens when you stop waiting for rescue and start becoming your own salvation. Because in the end, the greatest power you'll ever know is the power of saving yourself. They'll ask you how you did it, how you survived, how you rose, how you transformed, and you'll tell them the truth. Nobody came to save me, so I saved myself. Let that be your legacy. Let that be your story. Let that be your gift to every other soul waiting for rescue. Show them what it looks like when someone stops being a victim and becomes a force. Show them what happens when waiting turns to action. Show them what it means to be your own salvation. Because here is the real secret. The power wasn't in the saving. The power was in the choosing. The choosing to rise. The choosing to fight. The choosing to become. Every step you take from this moment on is yours. Every victory you claim is yours. Every battle you win is yours. Pure, unshared, absolute. So let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them witness what happens when someone realizes that being alone isn't a weakness. It's the ultimate strength. Because when you have nothing left to lose, when you have no one left to rely on, when you have nowhere left to turn, that's when you become everything you were meant to be. Nobody's coming to save you. And that's not just your power. That's your freedom. That's your revolution. That's your glory. Now rise. Rise and never look back. Rise and never apologize. Rise and never doubt that you were always meant to save yourself. Because in the end, the greatest story isn't about who came to save you. It's about how you became unsavable, unstoppable, unbreakable, all on your own.